On April 1st, 30,000 Oracle employees opened their inbox to find a single email. 6 in the morning. No named executive, just Oracle leadership. The subject line told them their role had been eliminated. It came as a shock, and one would have thought it was an April Fool's joke. That same quarter, Amazon cut 16,000, Dell cut 11,000, Block, the company behind Square, cut 4,000 people, 40% of its entire workforce, gone. The CEO said AI tools now enable the company to run with smaller, flatter teams. Wall Street's response? Block's stock surged 24% in after-hours trading. The market didn't mourn those 4,000 people. It rewarded the company for cutting them. In the first 90 days of 2026, 52,000 tech workers in the United States lost their jobs, a 40% jump from the same period last year. Globally, the number is over 90,000, and it's April. The year is barely a quarter done. But here's the part most people are getting wrong. This is not a recession story. This is not a correction. This is the first chapter of the biggest workforce transformation in a generation. And what happens next will determine whether you come out ahead or get left behind. I'm going to break this down for you, not the headlines, not the panic, the actual mechanics of what is happening, why, and what it means for the work you do every day. Let's start with the pattern, because every single one of these companies is following the same playbook. Step 1, invest heavily in AI infrastructure. Oracle raised $58 billion in new debt over just 2 months to fund AI data centers. Step 2, conduct an internal assessment of which roles can be partially or fully automated. Step 3, announce layoffs and explicitly attribute them to AI. This is new. Companies used to blame restructuring or economic conditions. Now they say the word AI out loud because investors reward it. Step 4, frame the move as a competitive necessity. And step 5, hire smaller, specialized teams for AI-adjacent roles. This playbook is not confined to Silicon Valley. It is spreading to every sector: financial services, healthcare, legal, marketing, retail. If your industry handles information, processes data, manages customers, or creates content, this playbook is coming to your organization. The only question is when. Now here's where it gets genuinely interesting. At the exact same time that 52,000 tech workers were being laid off, something else was happening. Software engineering job openings surged 30%, 67,000 open roles, the highest level in 3 years. 52,000 lost, 67,000 opened. How can both be true? Because the jobs being created are fundamentally different from the jobs being destroyed. Here's what the data actually shows. The roles being eliminated share common traits. They involve repetitive tasks, follow well-defined processes, and produce outputs that can be measured objectively. Customer support, where AI now resolves 70 to 80% of inquiries at companies like Block. Content creation, where generative AI produces marketing copy and documentation at near human quality. Data processing and administration, basic coding and quality assurance testing. These are execution roles, and they are declining fast. The roles being created are different in kind, not just in title. AI engineers, job postings up 654% in 18 months. Automation architects, human AI collaboration specialists, roles that didn't exist 2 years ago. And workers with AI skills now command salaries up to 56% higher than peers in identical roles without those skills. 56%. For the same job title with the same experience, just with AI capability. But here's the most disturbing part. It's not who's being fired. It's the gap between what companies need and what most workers can actually deliver. Only 16% of workers have what researchers call high AI readiness, the skills, fluency, and operational context to work effectively alongside AI tools. 16%. That means 84% of the workforce is not ready for the world these companies are building. And the companies know it. The World Economic Forum reports that 85% of employers plan to prioritize workforce upskilling by 2030. But an estimated 120 million workers are at medium-term risk of redundancy because they are unlikely to receive the reskilling they need. Now, I want to give you the honest counter-narrative because not everything you're reading in the headlines is accurate. First, many of the roles being cut were already declining before AI was cited as the cause. Customer service, representative postings had dropped almost 25% over 18 months before companies started blaming AI. In some cases, AI is being used as a convenient headline for decisions that were already in motion. Second, the return on AI investment is far from guaranteed. Only 1 in 50 AI investments currently delivers transformational value. Only 1 in 5 delivers any measurable return at all. Some companies are making irreversible workforce decisions based on a technology that hasn't yet proven it can do what they're betting it will. Third, and this is important, Forrester predicts that roughly half of the companies that made aggressive AI layoffs will quietly rehire, often at lower salaries, often offshore, but rehire nonetheless. The pendulum swings, and it is already swinging back in some organizations. And fourth, the World Economic Forum projects that AI will create 170 million new jobs by 2030 while displacing 92 million. That's a net gain of 78 million jobs globally. The workforce isn't shrinking, it's being completely redesigned. So, what does this actually mean for you? I've sat in the rooms where these workforce transformation decisions get made, and here is what I can tell you from the inside. The workers who survive and thrive through this shift share 3 characteristics. 1. They understand AI well enough to work alongside it, not as engineers, but as professionals who know how to use AI to amplify the work they already do. The 56% salary premium is not going to AI builders. It's going to professionals in every field who can demonstrate AI fluency. 2. They focus on the skills AI cannot replicate: creative strategy, complex stakeholder management, emotional intelligence, leadership through ambiguity. Judgment calls that require context a machine does not have. These skills are not declining. They are becoming more valuable by the month. And 3, they do not wait for their company to reskill them. The data is clear. Most corporate reskilling programs are failing. The workers who come out ahead are the ones who invest in themselves now, while the window is still open, because that window is closing, not in years, in quarters. The workforce of 2028 will have the same total number of people, but completely different skills. A company that had 100 employees in 2024, 70 in execution roles, 30 in strategic roles, will have 100 employees in 2028 with 20 in execution, 50 in strategy, and 30 in entirely new AI specialist roles. Same headcount, completely different humans. The question is not whether this transformation is happening. It is whether you will be in the new structure or outside of it. In the next video, I'm breaking down the 7 specific skills that AI cannot replicate, the ones that are becoming worth more, not less, as AI takes over everything else. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I want to hear from you. Has AI changed how you actually work in the last 12 months? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. This is The New Workforce, the playbook for the AI-powered world of work. I'll see you in the next one.